Hi, this is Johnny Lou. Okay, I'm going to show you where to download the image and also show you how to set up a Linux Mint so you could resize the image from 8 gig to whatever size you want. In my case, I'm going to increase it to 400 gigabyte micro SD card SanDisk. So I'm taking the 8 gigabyte from this website, which is the new one, and this is a Zinc pinball that do not have any table. So and then where to get it. So normally you get this from Arcade Punk, but it doesn't have the information. The best way is if you click here, you take you a long time to search for it. So what I normally do is I take the name of what I'm looking for and I just copy it, and then I go to Google search, and then I paste it. Then I type in at the back the site that I'm going to search for, which is Arcade Punk, PNKS. Press enter. So it's going to show you some of the video that is related to it, but the one you want is this one. 8 gigabyte Pi 4 Zinc pinball built, created by CHAGGY. Okay, that's the person that created this image. The one that we was using, it was by Ramshot. Okay, this one is by Shaggy, and Shaggy got the Google Play working, so you could go to Google Play Store and able to download most of the licenses game, and plus you could log in as your account and then you could do all that stuff. So what I normally do is I copy the name so I could create a folder and click on the download. And then you always have an ad, just close the ad. You don't want to click on that. All right, so you scroll down and then you look for 8 gigabyte, and there is the 8 gigabyte. Okay, so you're going to click on torrents, because I don't know, this is information like we just saw, and this is just another way of downloading which I don't know how to use, so I'm not going to use that. So I'm going to download torrents, but in order to use the torrents, okay, so you could just save it, save it into your location you could find it. Actually, you say you already have this file, you sure you want to replace it? Yeah, sure. Then you want to go to Google search, and then when you go to Google search, you want to search qBit torrents for free download. Okay, and I'll have this on the description too. So you download the latest version. You want to download from its own official site, this one. Okay, from here you need to click on download, and then you scroll down and look for 60-bit or 32-bit. My laptop is a 64-bit, so I'm going to click this one, and then it's going to automatic download in 5 seconds. So once you download it, you just double click it and install the program. Okay, and that's pretty much it. And then once you install the program, I already have one already, so I'm not going to save it again. And so you just click on this torrents, and it will automatically ask you where you want to save the file at. So qBit would be open up like this, and it's going to come up with another screen, say where do you want to download the file to. So once you download it, you want it to unzip it. Once you unzip it, then you burn it on SD card. So let's wait for this to come up. All right, this come up, and it tell me that I have an older version. Do I want to update it? No, I don't want to do it right now. It will download 1, 2, 3, 4 file. You say where you want to put it. So you just go to the drive that you will remember where you put it. So I'll put it right here, and I'll say double click. Then I'll create a folder. This folder is already created, but if I don't have a folder, just go create folder and put that information that I just copied. So let's put this one number 2, because it's the second time doing this. First time when I was recording, I did a shutdown and I forgot to save my video, so I had to redo all this again. So I'm going to go ahead and save it, and then I'm just going to click OK. So it started downloading. See, I already downloaded one time. It's going to download again. And once it finished, it's only taking like what? It doesn't take that long. It's going to only take like less than 3 minutes. So once it finished, you're just going to right click it and go to open destination. So let me do it again. I did it too fast. You right click, scroll down, say open destination folder. In here, you will see the zip file. So when you unzip it, you will get this file. Okay, and this is a file you're gonna burn. So let's go back. Go back too much. Let's go back to here. Where did I download it to? Right here. Okay. So let's see. Yeah, you're gonna have this file. Once you finish unzip it, you just highlight all of them. Now you could use WinRAR or you could use 7-zip. So what I do is I say extract here. All right. So it's going to extract and create this file, but you already see that I already have it. So you say, do you want to replace it? No, I don't want to replace it. So this is a file you're going to write the image. And normally on this kind of situation, I just use Win32 Disk Manager, which is come with Windows 10. All right. So you're going to click on that. And you're going to open it up. It doesn't matter how you want to open it. Just open that file. Okay, and then waiting for it to open. This is the location. I'm gonna copy it so I don't have to look everywhere for it. Let's go ahead and minimize that. And this download is completed. When you see the word seeding, it means it is finished. So you want to click pause. All right. And then you could go and look for those files right here. So those are the 4 of them that I just downloaded while I was talking. So it's less than 2 minutes. So we're just going to extract here. You could use a WinRAR or you could use 7-zip. You say extract here, and then it's going to create that file. When it finishes, it's going to create this file. That's the file you're going to burn. All right. So let's go ahead and minimize that, and let's look for here's your Win32 Disk Manager, the one we just opened. So let's minimize everything else, and let's focus on this one. Now I got 2 of them because I opened it twice. Okay, so the way you burn it is you have to remember what drive you have, okay? And I already took the floppy drive, so let's just pretend we're going to put it on this. We're not going to put it here, but just for example. Then you click on Browse. Then you browse the place you download, which I download to a T drive, and it's a 8 GB Pinball by Shaggy. And then I just go to either one of the images fine. So I just click on that, click open, and then I just click write. Okay. So when it finishes writing, you're done with this one. So we're gonna close this one. The image is done. So what I did is I take this image and I burn it on a 400 GB micro SD card because I'm wanted to expand the SD card from 8 gig to a 400 gig. So I could install a lot of Android software and pinball game and everything. Okay, so this is an Android version 10, and it have Google Play Store, so we could actually able to purchase and license, whatever you want to do with it at Raspberry Pi. So we could install HBO Max, Netflix, YouTube, CBS. What's the other one? Now, the only one did not work is Disney Plus. I'm gonna try to see if I can get Disney Plus to work. Okay, and the way you do that, okay, so everything is finished burning. We just exit out, and the way you look for anything you want, you just pretty much Google. Google search is your best friend. So you're gonna go and type in, okay, I want Disney Plus for Android 10. Okay, I don't want any hack or anything. I just want the software because it doesn't support my Android with Raspberry Pi. It doesn't recognize it. So I want to download the latest one. Otherwise, I cannot install it. Now, you don't want to download from Google Play because it wants you to install it. So you have to search elsewhere. Anything that starts with APK is a good site to look for the download. So I just look and I see one here, APK. So this is Disney Plus Android TV version 1. I'm looking for close to a 2.0 because right now Android have a 2.0. So this is what you will look and search for, and I found one called APK Pure. APK Pure is also one of the software you want to download in case anything that end with X, like X-Man, XAPK. That format cannot be installed in using Android. You have to download apkpure.com apps so that will support that. So I'm going to download Disney Plus from this site. And then there's Disney version 1.14. Now I found one that is a 1.7, so I'm going to use that one instead. See, this one is XAPK. So if you download this one, well, let's go ahead and download both of them and see which one works best. And this one say how to install it. So the way you want to install this, you have to download this apkpure.com, so we'll install it. So here's my XPA Disney, and I'm going to put it in my app store. Okay. All right, then see, I already have this one already. So I'm gonna just go ahead and save it again. Are you sure you want to override it? Yeah, why not? Okay, so I download that. Now here is telling you how to install it. So the way you install it is that APK Pure app, you need that one. So you want to download that too. So I'm downloading that in order for me to install the XAPK. So this is the APK file that you need to install, so we'll support the other one. Now I already have a copy of it because it recognized I already have one. So I'm just gonna say no this time, cancel. All right, so those two are downloaded. So anything you want to look for, this is how you do it. You just, if you want to look for something that is have a hack on it, so you just go to google.com and then you're going to type in anything like, for example, button mapping. Okay, so button mapper APK, and then you able to find a whole bunch of other programs. This one is a button mapping version 2.5, so it just depends on your preference. Normally I want to download from a place called APK Pure or any kind that start with APK. That would be the best deal, and then you won't get any kind of problem. So this is look like the one that I have downloaded previously. I did actually download APK mapping, not from using Google search. I installed the program and then I download it directly from there. You could do it like that as well, or you could do it directly from, I download it from this other website. Let me show you which one. You could download from APK Pure after you install it. You could open up that apps and you could download from there. Oh, there's another one called the ANT something. If I could find it, I'll show you to you. The other one you want to download is AppJoy. AppJoy is a good program that lets you download. It's like a Play Store. It lets you download any application, pretty much any free Android software. So I'm gonna go ahead and download this one as well, in case I don't think I have it. So any kind of advertisement, you just click cancel. All right, so it's about to download, and there is the file. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the mod location. So APK Pure and APT Joy are the good software to have if you want to install free Android software. So once you install it, you can open it up and do a search, or you could actually just keep on do Google search, and you can look for anything you want that you need. Normally, if I'm looking for something, I always type for example, Pinball K. If I want anything mod, I say mod and then APK. And it automatically will show you what other one you could download. So this one is a full unlock table. That means you download the Pinball Arcade, you will get a full, all the table, 100 table that you want. You could get the Stream Pinball Arcade mod. You could download that one. And this one is the latest version for Android. Like I say, always look for something's APK so you don't run into like continue, So let's try this one. See if this one is generic or fake. Because a lot of time it's a fake website and you don't want to accidentally click. Like this is all commercial with this little funny symbol. Don't click those because sometimes some of those websites have virus and you don't want to get virus on your computer and constantly give you commercial all the time, and you don't want to see commercial. So you just scroll down, see if this one doesn't look like it's real. I mean, talk about it and stuff like that, but I don't know it's a truth. See, it's fake. See that? It just kicked me to a website. It's fake. So that one is a fake one. So you have to be careful when you are searching for stuff like that. So it's not easy to find it, but you just have to, click on it. Just be careful not to click anything that you don't want to click on. So let's just go back to this again. So if we was looking for this particular mod, this is no good. This one, I think we just click on it, didn't do nothing for us. And here's a PK Pure, but this is just installed. It's not a mod. It's not like a free Stream 1.1 Android 4.4. It's used for older version, so it's not going to work for you. So you need something that is a little bit better, little bit newer version. Now this is also a Pinball Arcade, and this is unlock plus data. So yeah, it's not easy to find it, but so you just have to search and search. Like this one, I'm not sure this is the latest version, but at least it lets you download. Now this one is not a hack or anything, it's just a download. So if you just want to download, install it. But since you already have a Play Store, you don't need to download that. You could just directly install it directly from there. So this is some idea that I'm throwing at you, like Zach Carrier. I'm just gonna call Zach Carrier. Okay, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or wrong. All right, so those are the one that's how you, and then you copy it to a USB flash drive, and I format my flash drive to a FAT32. So you want to do that. So if you're looking for FAT32, what you do is you do google.com and search for GUI format FAT32. That's the one I use all the time. And close that. So this is a FAT32, but it's some kind of special software. So let's try to download this one. And let me go ahead and copy that link for you as well, so you could get all this link from my description. See right here. So I'm going to put down FAT32 link. Okay, so what that do is it tell you it actually format anything bigger than 32 gig. So if you have anything more than 32 gigabyte in Windows 10, it won't let you format as a FAT32, but instead it will format as exFAT. So, but a lot of older machine, or I'm not sure it's older machine or a lot of technology. SD card, it works better with FAT32, and the hardware device will see it with FAT32. So normally I use FAT32 on most of my gadget, most of my stuff that I use or I share. Or so that's the program you want to download. So you scroll down, and there's FAT32, and there's 32 and 64-bit. So you're going to click download and just pick a link you want to download from. If it doesn't download in 2 or 1 second, click one of this link, and there is the file. And this file do not require to install. You just double click it and run the program. Okay. So I'm just going to save it somewhere. All right, so that is finished downloading. Now let's talk about the Linux software. Let's talk about how we burn it and where we look for the file. So number one, you need the Linux Mint USB software. So you're going to copy that link from my description, and then you're just going to go ahead and put it right here. Okay. Now this version, Linux Mint, is version 2.1, so the name is called this. Lusa. Let's say Alice is Ulas. I apologize if I pronounce it wrong. Then you just scroll down and pick the one you want, which I don't know which one. This one says choose your favorite edition below if you are not sure which is the right for you. Cinema is the most popular one, so you just click on that, and then you scroll down, and then you pick the link you want to download, or you could click directly from torrents. If you click from torrents, it's going to ask you where you want to download it. You just pick a location. I just created one called Linux Mint, which I misspelled it, so I'm going to fix that right now. And then you just save it. And then once you save it, you say, do you want to overwrite it? Sure. And then you just double click it and then download it. Okay. All right. You say it's already in here. I already have it already. So let's see if it finished. Yes, Linux has completed. Okay, complete the download. So you just right click and we're going to go to open destination folder, and we're going to see where is it at. Do we need to unzip it, or is it okay just the way it is? And then the next one you want to download is the software that you need to burn it. So you want to use this, copy this link. This is a software that Reflex for Linux Boot USB. It actually Reflex to burn and write the Linux Boot USB image to your USB. Okay, and then that's the link. So you're gonna go and copy that link, and you're gonna go ahead and put it right here. Press enter. And this is a program that show you, this is what it look like when after you install it. You have to install it. Once it open up, you're going to select the location where the image is, and that's it. Once you select the image, you're going to click start. Okay, now you have to also say where's the drive. Let's see, this is to select the image, and this is where you select where you're going to burn it to. So if you want to burn it to a USB, it's a G drive, you select G drive. Is it a T drive or A drive, whatever alphabet, you're going to click here and select the drive. Then you select the image, then you click start. That's pretty much it. So you're going to scroll down here, and then you're just going to download. I just download the 3.14. I'm not going to select those. I just click on that, and then say, do you want to save it? I already have a copy already, so I'm just going to click cancel. So once you finish downloading that, you just have to open it. So let's go ahead and I think I have everything already pre-opened already. Okay, so let's go to the Linux folder since we already got all that done. So the way you do this is you double click this, and it's going to install the program. So you say yes, go ahead and install the program. Once the program finishes installing, then you're going to select the stuff that I mentioned to you. Okay, so it opened up. Now it recognized my Neo Geo G drive, but if you don't want that, you could select a different one. So whatever you plug in, it automatically recognizes it, because it recognizes this one because this is a USB. It had to be a USB flash drive, okay? Or it could be SD card. Either way, but it's best to have a USB flash drive that will boot up to a USB. So you want to plug into a USB. So you could get it. You could put in a USB flash drive. Let's go ahead and put one in right now and see if it recognizes it. Okay. I just put a random 32 gig flash drive. Now this image is only a 2 gig, so you could use a 4 gig, 8 gig, or small, USB flash drive. It will work just fine. And then you're gonna select the image. So you're gonna do select, and you're gonna go to I'm gonna go to my T drive. This is my new 4 terabyte hard drive, and I'm gonna click on the Linux Mint, and there's my image. So the image is very small. It's barely a 2 gig, a 2 gigabyte. Okay, so you could put on a 4 gigabyte, 6 gigabyte, 8 gigabyte, doesn't matter. Then you click open, and then if this is a drive you want, you just click start, and then it will just format it for you and burn the image. And then once it's finished, you just close it and then turn off your computer. And when it boot up, you press, for HP laptop, you press escape, 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 and then you select from the menu option. So we're gonna go there and we're gonna check it out, how to do that. And then we're gonna go to the Pi 4 and plug that in and see how it goes. And then all the stuff that you download, for example, I download a lot of APK apps. All the APK apps that you want to install, the mapping and all that stuff, the game, you just go ahead, or the pinball table, pinball deluxe, pinball arcade. That's the best one. That's the one that work, that it unlock all the stuff. And then you could download William Pinball from Google search, and then you could also download Disney. Now I already got the other one installed just fine, so I'm not going to. Then they have Pinball, and then Zinc Pinball unlock. Now I don't know that exactly. I don't think that really work, but I don't know. It does. Yeah, I don't think it does work. But I mean, it does install, but I'm not sure it's unlimited usage. And then you have this, yeah, you did the Disney. Then you could download, whatever you want to download. Zaquella, Pinball. There was another one I just download. So just whatever. Where's the other one? I thought I download. Yeah, Zimbo, William. There's another Zimbo I thought I download, but I don't need to download that because I already bought 78 table already. I just need to log into Google search and it automatically synchronize and download all my table. Okay, so this is all done, and that's how you do it. You just copy it to a FAT32 SD card. Just copy the whole folder like this and just do copy. And then, for example, if you have a flash drive, you just go to your flash drive and just copy and paste it over here. So you just paste like so, just paste it. Okay, and then when you finish, just take the flash drive out, unplug everything from your laptop, just have the USB flash drive and your micro SD card that you are about to put in Raspberry Pi. Those are the only two things need to be plugged in, and plus your mouse. You need to have a mouse to plug in, otherwise you cannot move around in the desktop without the mouse. Or if you have a touch screen, then you are fine. You use a touch screen on your screen and you're good to go too. All right, so let's go ahead and turn the machine off and let's look at this. This will be on your description. Let me save it again, and we're gonna go ahead and do start. and then do power off. Okay?
Okay, so the only thing you want to plug in on your laptop is the SD card and the new USB flash drive. So I'm going to plug the USB flash drive in, and then you want to unplug everything. Okay. You could leave the network on, but you don't have to leave the. So we're going to come to the middle, and we're going to go ahead and press the power. And with the HP, you want to press the power on, keep on press escape. So it's saying it's booting up to the menu. So right here now, it's giving you an option to select from. So let me see if I could cover the light so it won't interfere. So right here, you're gonna press F9. It says boot device option. So we're gonna press F9 on the keyboard. F8, F9, and now you have this screen. Okay. So this screen is saying that boot from a USB SanDisk. So it recognized my SanDisk, so I'm going to select that SanDisk and press enter. And then here it say start the Mint 2.1 64-bit. That's the one you want. So you want to go ahead and select enter as well. Okay. Now don't forget to plug the mouse in. So I'm going to go ahead and plug the mouse in. I forgot to. So go ahead and plug the mouse in. And so the system is booting up. There you go. And then we're going to select the bottom here. And then we're going to type in GParted. So we go G and P-A-R-T. Okay. So we found it right here. GParted right here. So we're going to click on that. And now it's going to recognize my SD card. So we're going to move the screen a little bit over so we don't get the glare. And then we're going to zoom in more. Still having some glare from the window. Okay, so that's better. So it recognized that this part of the portion is not being used. And the one we want to increase is the 5.2. So we want to increase that size. So we want to select this one and right click it. And we're going to resize. So we're going to drag this and utilize the whole 300 gig. 300. So right now it's utilize the whole unused space. Then you want to click on resize. Some reason it's not taking it. Okay. I don't know why the mouse didn't work. So when I click on resize, it took the user data to that point. Now we want to make sure that it apply to it. View, create partition table. Yeah, my mouse doesn't work for some reason. Okay, so that's the new partition that was added to it. I don't know that I need to like okay, apply all. Oop. Apply all operation. So are you sure you want to apply the pending? Yes. So if you forget, a while ago I forgot to do that, and when I plug it in, nothing happened. So the partition did not change. So you want to apply all the pending operation, which we just changed. Now we're going to click close. So now it's solid. It's not dotted line. A while ago was kind of dotted line. Now it's solid blue. So now this partition now, right here at the bottom, is the correct partition. Okay. So while we highlight it, now it's dotted. But now it's 364 gigabyte. So we are ready to take that and put it into the other computer. So we're going to go ahead and press the bottom part and let's zoom back out. So I'm going to click here and do a shutdown. So power down, and shut down the system now. Yes, shut down. And you just unplug your USB, and please remove the installed media, then press enter. So I'm going to unplug the SD card, both of my SD card. I'm take this one out, and I'm taking this one out, and this one is the one that is 400 gigabyte. Can y'all see that? 400 gigabyte. So I'm gonna take that and put it in the Raspberry Pi, having it face downward, and I don't need this anymore. And this is the 2 terabyte that I transfer the download. So I'm gonna put it here and run the software from here and install the software into this one. Okay, so I'm ready to press enter, and it automatically shut down. Then I need to turn my PC back up, my laptop, and it will go back to Windows 10. Okay, so you're doing all this on your own risk. Please don't hold. I'm just warning you, this sometimes could be a problem. I don't know it would damage your PC, but it doesn't damage. I did it on 2 laptops, and it is just fine. Everything you just booting up from a USB, so nothing is getting messed up on your laptop. I did it on my laptop and did it on my son's laptop, and it worked just fine. Alright, so now we're gonna go take this to Raspberry Pi and check it out. As you can see, my the laptop here is boot up just fine. It's Windows, so we good. Okay, we are here at Raspberry Pi. I recommend using this is called the Ice Tower. This is the best one to use for Raspberry Pi 4. Now I'm going to put my 2 gigabyte onto 3.0. How I know? A 3.0, sorry about my bow. 3.0 is the one that is blue. This is a 2.0 USB and it's 3.0. So I'm going to use the 3.0 so that way it'll be faster. So I'm going to put my 2 terabyte SD card, not SD card, flash drive, put it into my Raspberry Pi. Okay. Then I'm going to take the 400 gigabyte SD card, which the image was burned here was a 2 gig. Okay, 400 gigabyte. Going to have it face down and turn the Pi around. And we're going to put it into the socket here. Sorry, I just put it into socket here, SD card slot, push it in. Okay, and there's the Pi in here. Now the HDMI is this one. Now if you zoom in closer, this is HDMI 0 and this is HDMI 1. Don't plug anything to this one. This one will not work with Android. Okay, plug this one only, and this is the power. So right there say power. Okay, say power right there. So this is power. This is HDMI 0. This is a micro HDMI. It's not mini, but it's micro. Okay, so you plug this in, and I have a converter. So it convert to the regular screen. All right, so we're ready to put this in action, and we're going to turn the power on. Now I went and put the original image, so this is what you will see when you boot up from the first time burning from RK1 up. The image came from Shadow, SHADD. Alright, so we're going to boot up from here. So it's going to take a while to boot up. So it's going to take the same amount of time. I'm not editing it, so you're going to see exactly what I'm seeing the first time boot up. Now I have a mouse plugin and I have a keyboard plugin. So let's go back to here again. Okay, so I have the keyboard, the mouse. The mouse is at the bottom. So this is the mouse cable, the mouse, the keyboard, and the joystick. Let me take that back. This is the joystick and the keyboard at the bottom. Okay. So this is the screen you will see when you first boot up. And it's trying to load the Zen Pinball. The Zen Pinball does take a long time to load up. And so we just wait till the Zen Pinball load up. And then we could install, we could check to see what kind of software is installed, what's the setup, and everything. Okay, so we're just gonna wait until it boot up. It's probably gonna take at least a minute, so I'm just going to pause it and pick up from there.